Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel for those of you who are new. So I know I said I was not going to use it anymore, but like I just felt like very reminiscent and like kind of missed it. So I guess for this video, I thought I would try it out for the first time in a while. Nevertheless, in today's new video, it's a little bit of a scandalous video, I guess you could say. Now, as you can tell by the thumbnail, I decided to talk about my first time on Grindr. Now, for those of you who do not know what Grindr is a gay hookup app. Typically, it was originally like, I guess you could say marketed as a dating app. Although as years have gone by and evolving and whatnot, it has been marketed as a gay hookup app. Now, of course, when I was younger, it was not marketed as a hookup app, so I was not unaware. I was very unaware. Nevertheless, if you guys want to know my first experience on Grindr, keep on watching. And before we continue with this video, please hit that big thumbs up down below and that big red subscribe button because I'm about to embarrass myself. I'm probably gonna regret this video at the end of the day. Nevertheless, for those of you who do not know what Grindr is, like I said, it's a gay hookup app. Here's kind of like a screenshot or like a screen recording of what Grindr is and how it works in the area. Nevertheless, my first time on Grindr, I think I want to say I was about 17 years old. Now, the way Grindr works is that you see pictures or blank profiles of people on there, and you can choose from them or they'll message you, and then you just kind of make a connection. Either you'll hook up that same night or you won't hook up at all. In my case, you'll get to know the person and rather end up dating them. Nevertheless, when I first joined Grindr, obviously I really am not on Grindr anymore. I have the app, but I don't even use it. I rarely get on. It's just I don't even hook up with anybody anymore. It's more so if I do want to do the nasty, I have my own way of doing it. I'm not going to get into details about that. Nevertheless, when I joined when I was 17, obviously I'm off the app now, it was very different, to say the least. The reason why I say that is because when I was in El Paso, it was just very different. There was a lot of older men. I was 17. I was not above the legal age to be on the app. I don't even know how I got on the app. Nevertheless, I would get on the app and just kind of I wouldn't even hook up with anybody. That's the thing, is that I would just talk to people. I would try to get to know people. I genuinely wanted a relationship. And I remember being on the app my entire 17th year and it just nothing ever came of it. It was I think partially of that too was because of the fact that I was still under my parents' roof and I didn't want to date anybody without them knowing. And it was just kind of hard, because they barely accepted me at the time. They accept me now, don't get me wrong, but they barely accepted me for who I was at the time. I think that was the biggest thing too, was the fact that I wanted to have a relationship with somebody, but it was just never gonna work out at the end of the day. Nevertheless, I would constantly the thing is about Grindr is that you can you'll get constantly naughty pictures on there. And I hate to say naughty pictures because it sounds so third grade, but it's just the absolute truth. You're gonna get naughty pictures on there, and that was the one thing I was not prepared for. And I remember first signing up for it, I remember uploading my pictures or whatever and being I'm so grown up type of thing, oh. But in reality I was only 17. I had no business being on that app. Nevertheless, signing up and putting my photos and random guys messaging me, and it was naughty pictures here, naughty pictures there. It was never a genuine oh, how are you doing today? Hello, how are you doing today? Do you want to have no, it was never like that. It was oh, do you want to have zags tonight? Type of thing. I'm no, I actually don't. Thank you very much for asking, but I don't want to do that.
Really, bitch.
So it was definitely an experience, and I think the first time that I thought about meeting up with somebody, and I never did, by the way. I'm proud of myself. I never met up with some random person when I was 17 or whatever. But I remember this one guy was 26 and he hit me up, and I was this close to meeting up, but then I was I'm 17. He's 26. This is a child predator. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And so then I just blocked him. I literally that same day I blocked him, deleted the app, and I was never again. And I have not turned back. Yes, there has been times, my weak points, where I've downloaded the app, not for hookups, but rather just for attention. Like, I feel like with Grindr, like, the thing is that you guys have to understand about Grindr is that a lot of us gays, specifically me, like to do it for attention and to see if I still have it, like, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I can still pull the hot guys or like cute guys or whatever. And it's just like, that's super toxic. And like the reason why, like, that's super toxic, just because like the gay community as it is already super toxic in itself. But adding that into the mix, adding like, you know, social media into the mix, it just makes it so much worse. But, you know, I've realized that myself. I've grown from that myself. And I'm glad that, like, I at least had that experience of being traumatized with pics and, you know, other pictures, to say the least. But yes, nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed my little short story about my first experience on Grindr. Yes, I've had more experiences on Grindr, but I'm not going to get into depths of those because I do not want to cause a scandal. Nevertheless, I love you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As well, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button as well as that bell icon so you know when I upload brand new videos. And I do hope to see you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much. And let me know what I can do for you guys next down in the comments below. I love y'all and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.